to talk, and I'm not talking, you can hear them louder on the other video, they talk louder than me. These are two men, obviously, that have been trying to help people try to kill us, all right? They said they're not coming back to the internet, but they probably will, and they're probably going to keep me from coming to the internet, because I'm sure this bothers the owner, all right? These are grown men that are attacking that you hear in the back. All right, they're not straight men either. All right, so we know that the devil people try to solve did several things. They're gays and harlots who try to kill us, try to take our things. They tried to kill me and my brother, tried to commit misdemeanors, all the things, people, citizens, tried to take our things. They're really liars. They're Charles' ugly dirt. Okay, that's it. This morning I also got bothered by some criminals going down by the American Embassy. Now, you know, the council here. They were rich and doing bad things and trying to tell people not to help me. You know that they're criminal too. Now, everybody knows that the embassy pays me rent. Now, they keep trying to hurt us on, take our things, do bad things to us and everything, and saying that you know, that they do this. If they do this, it's to be solved, all right? That obviously they have to leave. All right, we told them, I could tell them, they gave me the priority to tell them in 2010 that they had to leave our things on, everybody else is doing to us. They refused and said they will fight us. So obviously these are people that are fighting, all right? And don't be considered treason in Turkey and Greece. And in Israel and other places too. Because we know that the people that saw those things in the center, they were not Jews. The same thing. And also, everybody in Israel is not Jewish, and everybody didn't do those bad things that we told you about. And we suspect that some of them may be Jewish and have to change. You know, be purified. There's something where you can tell, but we know that one of the population will be. We know will be spared and be with us in the eternity. But there's no way anybody's fighting at this late day and it's going to change. And the things that they've done. They look like corpses to me. They look like they're just gone. So we know that we live as we live, and they look like they go away. And if we can have the vision that they're going away, they know the vision is because it's them, they're leaving. All right, this is it. Now you have an instinct that something is going to be or whatever. Even though they might have a shama, they're really quite bad. So they interfere and they have nothing. All right. And it doesn't take anything to have a good personality. It costs nothing to be decent and good. All they care about is money and things, and however way they can get it. And they're not the good people. And the reason they don't have those things is because they do anything, everything to anybody, and would not give anything to anyone except death. And they taught death, and we ask people to be good and show them to how to live forever. Because God told us, tell people they can live forever, and then explain to them how it's so. Alright, so basically our God is God alone, basically. So we made a few notes today, and we're trying to say to much as we can as possible to try to help you to understand what's going on. Because you know, it's like this all over the world, and sometimes it's even worse. And the same people you see, same ugly people attacking, they really are quite ugly. Because they talk about 3 or 4 things all day, and it's nothing. And all night too, the same thing. How does that get anything done? They probably can't even, it's hard for them to put food in a bag without attacking. You know, a blood test or a grocery store, she can't pack the bag of your grocery without attacking you, trying to do something to you. There's something wrong, everybody knows that. And so makes sense. And all they think about is, animals think about more. The animals hate them too. Because they get these animals, they're dumb, and they steal, and they kill, and they murder. That's all they do. And they're not beautiful. They're quite disgusting. It's like a vampire. Or a banshee, or anything that kills you and takes you to death forever. I don't consider that beautiful. Make that sense. And we don't want them, and they talk about how they didn't choose. Well, we choose too, and we didn't choose the bad people. So that's just it. I don't want anything bad. I'm not taking anything bad. We're not taking anything bad, and that's just it. So I'm sorry, people. Forgive the rude behavior of asinine people, but they don't know anything, because God said they don't understand anything. They're stupid. That's it. No. That is their fault. Because the beginning of wisdom is the fear of our God, and they have no fear of our God. So therefore they are quite stupid. Okay, so explain to you those things basically. If we had probably come earlier, it might have been a little bit better. But it wasn't. I wasn't able to come early because of what happened at the goodies. So now I'm talking quick, we'll talk about that in a minute. But quickly, the crooked person, I told you, we wrote that alphabet needs to be cleaned. Well, you know, when Mom helped, we renounced our citizenship from over there, because we're not from over there, we put an Alpha Bank in the council here. But the Alpha is actually in the premises of America over there. We're not ever to go over there again. so we don't go to Alpha Bank, and we thought that Mom said all you wanted was money. Does this make you feel better? We put one of our banks up here, all right? But not to be bribed, because we don't take bribes, and we know bad people take bribes. So this is Alpha Bank's up there. So when we're walking by, I'm walking by the other day, and told you yesterday what the bank man said. If the bank man says, "Are you all right? Are you okay? It'll be all right." He's the one that said to me, "My family's criminal." Well, my family's not criminal, all right? So that's what he said to me. I want the bank clean, because there's nobody that's trying to take our things to be working our bank. Our bank, we house other people's money. And we are careful to make sure people's things are safe. They're not only trying to rob our things, they're trying to rob everybody else's things too. Make this safe. So there's something wrong. I told the people outside the other side, well, the reason I said that was because there was somebody that came outside and someone came to the bank entrance and said, "Call my family criminal. My family's not criminal. But everybody's trying to hold us on taking things, they're criminal." And I think they could kill us and take our things and say, "It's all right, it's all in Nazi does things like that." So I'm here to tell you, I really didn't say anything, because it affected me. So all yesterday to make them care for, and the manager at whoever the manager worked at the bank, and the way the ATM was dysfunctional, and of course we got to tell about the people you see, because they're the people that are harassing and back the outside of the people that try to steal a card number.